Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Do you make money? Because I do. My name is Brands, and today we're just going to be going over some new news that came out from BSC News regarding Animal Farm. But before we take a look at that, I have to do the usual disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. This channel gives no financial advice. If you want financial advice, please seek a professional. If you enjoy the video, please give it a like. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe and make sure you tick the little bell icon to be notified when I drop more videos. And with all that said and done, I would like to thank everybody for all the support. Creeping up on 130 subscribers. We have over 3,000 views, about 257 hours of watch time, lots of comments, lots of likes. Lots of interaction with the channel. I really appreciate everybody. Thank you for everything you've done, all that you have done to help me out on this journey, and hope you continue to stick around and enjoy the videos that I produce. So today, right now, at this moment, it is August 19th on a Friday. The year is 2022. And Bitcoin has once again taken a little dump. So, because Bitcoin has dumped, well, you could expect, it's dragging down all the altcoins and everything in its vicinity. So, of course, DRIP is back under $10. It's again, I know people hate hearing this, but it is an opportunity to buy in low again if you missed the opportunity before. If not, just sit back and enjoy the ride. The price is going to go back up, especially when everything launches. So, we just have to have a little bit more patience. Although the price of pigs actually went up, because yesterday I checked, I believe it was like $79, and it actually did go up. You could take a look at my garden, 474,000. Getting close to that 500,000 milestone. Can't wait till that happens. And so again, unfortunately, the price of DRIP has gone below $10, but it gives a lot of other people buying opportunity. So, we got a little price news, nothing really much going on. The market is just doing what the market does. Let's see if it Bitcoin tries to take these lows, maybe has a little swing failure pattern, comes back up. We'll see. Or it could hit that 21,000 psychological level and bounce off of that. And yeah, basically right now it's just in this range doing what Bitcoin does. Nothing really exciting. It goes up and it goes down. Although, it has taken a higher high. Let's see if it completes this higher low. It is in a bullish trend, upward trend. It's not a bull market. I believe it has to pass the all-time high of 69,000 to fully be in a bull market. But right now it's still in a upward trend, which is good for all of us. We'll see if it actually does dump and it's all doom and gloom from there. But let's get to the news today. This came out earlier from BSC News. DRIP protocol prepares to launch Animal Farm version 2. Oh, and there goes my Apple Watch. And this is something that we're told was going to come out. I expected it earlier because I think he did say, Forex Shark did say that it would be a couple of days when this article would come out, but it's actually been about a week since he said that. So now the article's out. We could go through it together. So again, DRIP protocol prepares to launch Animal Farm version 2, which is good news for all of us. This means that I wouldn't say the marketing is starting, but the word of mouth is getting out there and that things are getting closer to a launch date. Or the announcement of a launch date, I should say. So the Animal Farm version 2 offers more ways to earn dividends with dogs and pigs and reduces tax based on user loyalty, which is something that I am grateful for because I believe loyalty in a platform rewards those who are patient, who do hold through bad times and good times. I'm really sick of these platforms where you have these whales that come in and just ruin everything for everybody by just dumping continuously. So I'm very grateful that Forex came up with the idea to have a user loyalty based program. So it gives us an opportunity to hold and reap the rewards. And hey, if you want to sell, you're just going to be penalized for it if you try and dump. And that money goes right into our pockets, as we will soon see. It'll mention that in the article. And yeah, loyalty pays off. So just remember that. Some more return for users. Drip Network will release Animal Farm version 2, which promises more dividends and lower taxes than the earlier version. How low those taxes are, however, depends on a user's loyalty. BSC News had the chance to speak with Forex Shark, the Drip Protocol CEO, to better understand Animal Farm and what changes and improvements version 2 will bring. Quote, Animal Farm is the first decentralized ownership farm, which means when you use the farm, you earn a farm reward token and a governance token. End quote. Forex Shark told BSC News. Quote, if you stake at non-native farms and pools, you earn a farm reward token. So you can use that farm reward token to earn a governance token, pigs, which gives you ownership of the farm, end quote. So pigs is going to be a very important aspect of the animal farm. As I said in earlier videos, it's the equivalent of owning shares, stock in a company. And you're basically getting dividends off those stocks. So dogs is basically a way to earn more pigs or to play the games that are going to be coming out. But in my humble opinion, if you want to own anything, and this is not financial advice, but the thing I would say, if you really wanted to own something in the farm, it would be pigs. That would be the most important thing to own, because as the article says, it's a governance token, meaning that you own a share of the farm. You're going to be getting a share of the rewards, share of the fees, and you're also going to be able to vote on things that come up in the protocol. So according to Forex Shark, entering and exiting the farm carries a total fee of 4% to 6%, either 2% or 3% for deposit and 2% or 3% for withdrawal. Governance token pig holders will receive 90% of the fees, which in other protocols would typically go to developers. And users who stake pigs can vote on community and developer proposals. So that goes back to what I was saying, that we'll have a opportunity to vote on things. I believe Forex Shark had mentioned in an AMA that they're going to take a percentage of the profits that come in and put it in a pool, and they're going to use those profits, that pool, to invest in, let's say, moderate to riskier protocols to help us earn more money, and we'll get a vote in which protocol that they invest in. So they'll do their due diligence, do the research, come up with, say, a list of 4 protocols and put it up to vote, and people who own the pigs governance token will be able to vote on that. And this also mentions that we'll receive 90% of the fees, and usually that's developer fees. It goes to the developers. But in this situation, again, Forex Shark had mentioned in an AMA that they own a percentage of pigs. I believe it was no greater than 10%. And that's how they get their developer fees. And that share of pigs that they own, 10%, if I remember correctly, it doesn't fluctuate. They keep it at that 10%. And again, this is how they get their developer fees. So they stake those pigs into the farm, and that's how they get their developer fees, just like the rest of us that are staking. So this is a great thing that 90% of the fees are going to all of us, because that's more money in our pockets. So additionally, Forex Shark states that the total value lock, TVL, of the farm is staked in the back end by lending it to PancakeSwap to earn 30% to 40% APY. This capital is used for marketing and distribution to governance token holders who can also vote on when this distribution occurs. So the article says, let's look at some of the attributes of Animal Farm version 2. So they have dogs, single asset staking. You can earn dogs by staking in non-native farms and pools on the Animal Farm platform. In addition, you can earn tax-reducing loyalty points and BNB by staking dogs at the Dog Pound. The Dog Pound is a single asset dog staking pool, and the single asset dogs pool allows stakers to choose between standard and auto compounding pools. To encourage community loyalty and promote long-term sustainability, the protocol assigns an initial tax of 90% for selling or transacting dogs, but the variable tax can be reduced to as low as 6%. A holder's tax for selling and transferring dogs is based on their token loyalty score and wallet loyalty score as follows. So this is something that Forex had mentioned in the AMA. Basically, when they release the Animal Farm and everybody get their dogs, you could go ahead and sell, but you're going to get hit with a 90% sales tax fee or selling tax fee. And that's going to either encourage people to hold long term and play by the rules of the loyalty reward program, or, you feel free if you want to sell and get hit with a 90% selling tax fee. I mean, that money goes straight into our pocket. So that's a win for us. So this will help to stop dumping on day one or earlier when the the early days of Animal Farm launching. I think it's a really great idea because, again, like I said, I'm sick of people just dumping and ruining protocols for the rest of us. So the token loyalty score, this is a score associated with the number of dogs tokens staked. Each day the token loyalty score reduces the tax on a specified amount of tokens by 0.75%. If you stake 1,000 tokens, your tax on those 1,000 tokens will decrease over time. So wallet loyalty score, in addition to tax reductions on staked dogs tokens, the protocol assigns a wallet loyalty score impacting the tax on all dogs tokens from a particular wallet. The wallet loyalty score accumulates over time, decreasing the tax by 2% monthly, ensuring that long-term supporters are taxed less when they accumulate new dogs tokens. Forex said, and I quote, "Newcomers start with no loyalty score, and when they stake dog tokens, they start to build up a token loyalty score, which reduces the tax on the token by 0.75% a day. Further, they build up a wallet loyalty score, which reduces the tax on all future dog tokens in the wallet by 2% a month. At the end of the year, they will reduce the tax on future dogs tokens by 30%. This ensures that people loyal to the protocol over a long period are not starting at ground zero every time they get new tokens." End quote. So the auto compounding mechanic, we'll just go over this real quick. So auto compounding pools offer stakers the benefit of using BNB earned in the auto compounding pool to purchase dogs and paired dogs BNB, which is then deposited in their dogs BNB farm. The auto compounding dog pool increases users' token loyalty score to 1% per day up to 0.75% per day. Quote, "This way, as you are staking reduces 25% faster, and collecting BNB, you are accumulating dogs BNB on the farm. This allows you to earn pigs, becoming a greater share owner of the platform." End quote. Forex Shark told BSC News. So now we're going to talk about dogs tax. Selling or transferring dogs tokens carries a variable tax of 6% to 90%. Of taxes collected, 3% are burned to remove the tokens from circulation. The remaining taxes are swapped for BNB and BUSD and distributed as dividends in the single asset dog staking pool, dog pound, and pig staking pool, pig pen, as follows. So number one, 2/3 of the tax will be swapped for BNB and sent to dog pound. Number two, 1/3 will be swapped for BUSD and sent to pig pen. The dog's token tax only applies when you either transact with another wallet or sell dogs or transact with a non-native staking contract. When you first buy, mint, or sell dogs tokens, those tokens carry a 90% tax. In other words, if you sell immediately, you will lose 90% of the token's value. Again, this is important because this stops whales from dumping. This stops, again, people just dumping and ruining the protocol. So you're free to sell, but just be aware that you are going to get hit with a 90% sales tax. Quote, what this does is that it creates an incentive structure where those who are dumping the dog token as soon as they get them are losing the vast majority of the value, and 100% of the value goes to those who are staking them, who are not dumping it, end quote. The CEO told BSC News. Quote, it is going in the form of BNB and BUSD rewards. This means people staking and holding the tokens can take profits over time without needing to sell the token, end quote. So again, that goes back to what I was saying. Dump if you want. Money's just going into our pockets. That's fine with us. If you stake and hold your dog's tokens, your tax will decrease by 0.75% to 1% per day, plus an additional 2% per month due to your wallet loyalty score. If you use auto compounding, in less than 3 months, your tax will be reduced to 6%. So, quote, the whole time you earn BNB from the people selling it with a higher tax. It's a form of vesting. From our projections and our research, it centrally solves the issue of having an inflationary farm reward token that bleeds out, end quote. Forex told BSC News. So now we're in the section that says decentralized dynamic emissions for those who are not looking at their iPad or their phone. Their tablet or their phone. It's weird how I assume everybody has an iPad. If your eyes are not glued to the screen, that's why I'm reading all these titles and everything for you. You could just listen. A MasterChef smart contract determines the number of tokens minted with each block and uses these tokens to reward stakers. Their rate remains the same for the life of the project. Unlike a MasterChef contract, Animal Farm has a decentralized dynamic supply control algorithm, as Forex explains. Quote, we have a decentralized dynamic supply control algorithm which looks at the current demand for the underlying assets and is able to adjust the emission rate based on the demand. End quote. High demand leads to many people buying and staking the underlying token. As a result of the algorithm, the reward and the emission rate increase to encourage people to stake the token. The underlying assets become deflationary when demand falls and fewer people purchase the farm rewards tokens and the governance tokens because a burn mechanism is in place on both. A token's burn mechanism is greater than its emission rate when the dynamic supply control algorithm dips to its lowest emission rate. Additionally, Drip Network will release 2 games on top of Animal Farm after the version 2 launch: Dogs of Fortune Hacker Simulation Game and the Dogs Roulette game. Both of which I am very much looking forward to because that's going to bring utility. It's going to bring a lot of people in. It's going to bring people in that like to play games or like to gamble. That's more money in our pockets. In addition to the dog pound, Pigpen governance pool dividends will also increase by BUSD. Pigpen generates new cash flows from farm and pool deposit and withdrawal fees, taxes on dogs, piggy bank deposit and withdrawal fees. The piggy bank is a non-inflationary variable time staking annuity on Animal Farm. Dogs of Fortune Hacker Simulation Game. And lastly, Dogs Roulette. So there's a lot of ways that the BUSD rewards pool for the Pigpen can be replenished over time, because it's going to be giving us rewards, but it's also going to be receiving rewards, and we want to keep that as high as possible so we can keep getting paid out. But these are just a few of the ways that the rewards pool will be generating BUSD. Guessing later on down the line, Scratchies will also be generating rewards for us, and maybe lending. So again, for me, pigs is a huge deal. I have some pigs staked in the pig pen. Plan on adding more, and plan on using the BUSD generated from my stake pigs to generate a income, so I don't have to sell any of my assets, whether I own pigs, dogs, drip, the garden. I just want to remain in the ecosystem and earn money off the assets that are staked or that I have locked into the ecosystem. According to Forex the Drip platform will feature an enhanced UI modeled after the UI of a high-end investment bank. Additionally, to ensure the Drip protocol reaches a larger audience, the protocol has also joined with 2 marketing agencies. Now, he did mention in the AMA that the new UI, the enhanced UI for the Drip platform, is going to look like something like he said, I believe Charles Schwab, their website. So I'm very much looking forward to that. I'm really happy that they're going with a more professional look. It'll draw in a lot more people, and it'll draw in a lot more serious investors. And again, that's good for all of us, because we want as many people as in Drip, want as many people as in Animal Farm, keeping the ecosystem healthy and sustainable. Although no date has been set for the launch of Animal Farm version 2, the CEO is hopeful it will happen this month. BSC News will follow the Drip Network's developments to bring you the latest updates. Then they say learn more about Animal Farm version 2 here. They have a link to it. The launch date, my guess it'll be sometime towards the end of the month. So that gives us little less than 2 weeks, so soon. Yeah, I know we've all been waiting. Just have to be patient. Now you have to remember, it's just the announcement of the launch date. Once we get the announcement of the launch date, they're immediately going to go into marketing, a heavy marketing campaign. And the marketing campaign should have I would say, significant effect on Animal Farm and Drip. Even though the Animal Farm won't be fully open, we should see some activity going on. Should see some new capital flowing in. It'll give us the opportunity, us YouTubers as well, to put out a lot more content. We'll probably see a lot more interaction, a lot more people interested in Drip and Animal Farm. Our videos will probably receive a lot more views, likes, comments. So just be aware, when we receive new people coming into the ecosystem, they're probably going to maybe have questions. You'll probably see the Telegram start to increase with a lot more subscribers. Just be willing to answer anybody's questions, help them out, help them understand the ecosystem, help them understand how Drip and the Animal Farm works, and some of the strategies that could help them generate as much income as possible. Because the more you help them out, the more it helps us all out. So the last section says, what is Drip Network? Drip Network is a deflationary daily return on investment, ROI, platform built on BNB chain. The innovative platform developed by CEO Forex, a renowned name in the DeFi space, works with a unique mechanism that gives users up to 365% ROI. Additionally, the protocol in association with Animal Farm, its native yield farm, rewards users for adding liquidity. I believe that's the Drip BUSD LP. Users add liquidity in Drip and lock them in Animal Farm to get incentivized. So that's the end of the article. It's a very well written article. Very well written. Yeah, very well written article. I'll leave a link in the description if I remember, and you can check it out yourself. I found it to be very interesting, very informative. Shout out to Salman Data. Sorry if I butchered your name, but did a good job. We really appreciate you putting out this information. If you all could go to this article, show them some love. I already clicked this. I don't know why. Maybe I did on my iPhone. But yeah, go to the article, show them some love, share it on social media. I don't know if I don't see a comment section, but go ahead and do whatever you need to do to help this news get out there. We want to make sure that everybody knows about the animal farm. Everybody knows about drip. Everybody has an opportunity to get into this. We're in it early. We're going to reap the rewards. All we need to do is have patience, and our patience will be well rewarded. Sorry that this video was so long, but I had to read everything for you all. Just in case you didn't want to read it, you could just listen to me read it. I encourage you to go back, take a look at this article, at least come down here, share it. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to tick the little bell icon. I really appreciate it. I'll be putting out more videos. Drop a comment in the comment section to help me with the YouTube algorithm. I really appreciate that. And again, thank you all for all your support, everything you have done. I really, really, really appreciate all of that. I look forward to making more videos in the future and interacting with you all. So I hope you all have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.